and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. I'm Rausan Pereira. This is FRP Explains. The Delhi High Court has come out with an observation stating that we need to focus on the youth and not the older folk, especially during these tough times of the coronavirus pandemic. They said that the youth are the future of the nation and there is no point on focusing on 80-year-olds. We have to prioritize whom we need to give care to right now. In principle, I agree with what the Delhi High Court has observed. The youth are the future of this country and we have to focus on them and we have to give them the best. There is no doubt about it. But in a democracy, every life matters. How can we decide somebody else's life is more important than the others? Who will decide whether my life is more important than yours? Isn't that a problem? Secondly, the same Delhi High Court has also said that in certain conditions, certain high-profile individuals who are serving the nation in an administrative capacity and holding forth the system as such, exceptions can be made there. Once again, where is the equality in that? Frontline workers, COVID warriors, I understand. We give them something for what they have done and cut them some kind of slack. But what about the others? Why should somebody else's life be more important than mine? It comes down to that. Isn't everybody's life important to them? So it's wrong to make such a kind of an observation. Of course, the court has spoken about how there are psychological and emotional aspects attached to older folks, and that should not be discounted. But then, what about their lives? Their lives also should matter in a democracy like ours. What is the difference between us and China then? There is no difference. Why is it that we talk about our democracy being vibrant and us being proud of our democracy and our democratic values? I would think that this goes against democratic values. It is the same Delhi High Court, let's not forget, a few weeks ago was in controversy because of an order issued by an IAS officer to the Ashoka Hotel talking about how a 100-bed facility needs to be prepared and kept ready for the judges, the staff and their families of the Delhi High Court. There was a lot of hue and cry and an uproar after that, and the Delhi government, the High Court itself and others needed to intervene and quickly douse the fire. So are the judges' lives more important than the others? Maybe that's why the caveat or that exception is spoken about. I don't really know. But still, I would stick to the fact and say that every life is important, and rather than focusing on just on a section of people, why don't we focus on everybody as a whole? Why don't we say every life matters? Rather than having some working in silos, let us change and overhaul the entire healthcare infrastructure and system. Yes, the government has failed, state governments have failed, everybody has failed. Isn't it time for us now to come up as a society led by the government to try and put these bad times behind us, prepare for an eventuality and a future where this may happen again, and be in a position to save every life and every Indian in this country? Shouldn't we be doing that? Rather than looking at this particular issue from a myopic view, let's have a bigger view. Let's look at the big picture and come out with solutions from right now. The cases are coming down. Positivity rate also is going down. This is the time to act. This is the time for us to pull up our socks and say, we will do this. We have made a mistake in the past. We have been exposed. A raw nerve has been exposed. And how? Let us work together to sort out this mess and ensure that every Indian is saved, because every life matters. Nobody's life is more important than the others. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, you may like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and then all notifications. For those of you who would like to come forward and make a contribution, you may do so by using our UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will go a long way in us bringing you this content. Please spread the word about Bharata First as well, because I need your support now more so than ever. I would also request you to leave your suggestions and your feedback, anything that you want to say, in the comment section below. With that, it's a wrap. See you again next time.